Today, we are here with two beautiful lenses from Blazar Remus and Remus M. They pretty much look similar on paper, but let's see how they look after unboxing. Okay, so here we are doing this unboxing. We all know sometimes unboxings are just regular. Looks like another lens with a good packaging. More plastic, more stuff. We can see the logo here, branding, not much. Let's see how does that go inside this. It looks more like just more of the other Blazar lenses they have in the more of this kind of packaging. We all know this, we don't need this. Yeah, let's see how does that look. And here it goes, another part. Whoa. Okay, we are talking. Sealed packaging. They have given some nice muslin cloth with the branding here. You can see it's pretty soft. Okay, let's keep it aside. And here is the, I think this is some kind of a rubber seal that we need for the mounting part. So we'll keep aside here. And here is our hero product. Very thick packaging. Blazar always have this thing with their lenses that, you know, when they bring in these lenses, you can see this mostly metal body. You can see here this is the branding on the cap. So you can see like they have quite a good, you know, engraving here with this one. And this lens also feels not too heavy, not too light. As you know, we all know sometimes the cinema lenses or anamorphic lenses are heavy. But look at this throw. This is smooth like butter here. Like I'm using a lot of lenses from quite a while, but this feels very easy. Look at the aperture ring here. It's not too smooth, not too hard. It's perfect so that you can, you know, roll in properly. But overall, I think from a sturdiness perspective and usability perspective, it looks really good. Not too heavy, I'm pretty sure, because even if you mount it on your lens, it's not very front heavy. As you can see, it's like a regular, I can say, if you have used like Sony lenses or Canon lenses, other lenses, this is pretty much in that range, or Sigma or Tamron, other lenses. But we are talking about Blazar here. It is good, not too heavy, not too good. So the other part about this one, having the silver flare. Benefits of having a silver flare is you can have a color grading of your own choice. Blue light with blue, yellow lights will be yellow, golden lights will be golden. So it gives you more flexibility during the editing. That adds more value rather than sticking to either completely blue or completely, you know, amber feeling of the color. So I think that's one of the advantage having a silver flare. But so far so good. And what I've also understand, the barrel distortion at the moment on these ones, more I can share about that later on, because we're gonna make some videos. We're gonna see on that one, but it's not too much. It has a more of a character feeling. And this is a PL mount. As you can see, this mount here. Yeah, so far so good. We're now gonna unbox the another brother of Remus. That's Remus M33. Now we are moving on to the younger brother of our other Remus lens. This is Remus M, has been launched recently, I think last year, that we are talking about. As usual, unboxings. I don't think so there is something massively different in this packaging than what we have on the other one. Exactly, looks same. Black box, branding on top, branding on the side. bit of information about the company here. Let's move. The most boring part of this, exciting part is inside, and we all know. Let's move this aside. And here's the box, looks pretty much same. No difference. So that's the whole idea what Blazar was talking about. They just bring in most of the similarities and features that they have in their elder brother, the old Remus 33mm that we discussed about. Pretty much same muslin cloth for the covering of the lens, as you can see here with the branding. Same housing on the back side for covering up for the sealing the lens. And here we are talking about the lens. So this is obviously Remus M. This is Sony E mount. So you see the difference? This was what we were talking about. This is the thing that we are talking about. This is completely E mount. While if we have to talk about bringing in the younger brother, you can see the differences between these two mounts. This is the one that is Remus M, that is completely Sony E mount, and this is PL mount. I think the most important part in both of these, not much weight difference. The major difference comes in their housing at the back side, because this is directly E mount Sony, so you are completely sticking with that, with this one. And this one is a PL mount. What are the benefits? When we are talking about the cinema cameras, you can easily able to mount this one on any cinema lens. While the other one with Sony E mount, you have to stick with Sony in this case. So it doesn't give you much flexibility, while it gives you the flexibility of going into any of the cinema camera. Looking at the throw here, pretty much same if we compare both of them. Yeah, pretty much same. And looking at the aperture ring, I feel this one is a little bit more heavier than the one that we have on the older version of the Remus 33. Pretty much same from the back side. You can see these two lenses from here, you see, I think not much of a difference. I think the only thing is the mounting part comes. And this is also for us the silver flare. Again, the same flexibility part. Yeah. So I think if you're buying any one of these two lenses, the most important factor for anyone, like for me as well, it was challenging, was to understand which one to buy. Either this younger guy or this older guy. Everybody have their own, pros and cons. But the only major difference that I can see is the mounting part. And obviously, this one has more flexibility that you can go and use with another Arri cameras, Sony or other one, because it's a PL mount. But Canon Infinity, you have other cinema cameras that you can mount. While this one limits you till Sony ecosystem, which for some people it's good because you are doing that budgeting films or big, industry standard films. So for you on a daily small production houses works, and if you have the entire Sony kit, I think this works way better in that sense. So yeah, now it's up to us to decide. And we're gonna do another video for them showing the quality of these lenses in terms of world outside during golden hours in the morning and in the evening. So keep an eye on that one. It will be coming next after this.